The other thing that's really useful, and again, you can only get when you subscribe, is that you can check out the absolute worst keywords these guys have tried. Sometimes these are just plain bad ideas, and probably more often they're unfortunately broad match searches. Both of these are huge opportunities for you to save money by avoiding the same mistakes and choosing the right negative match keywords before they gnaw away your profits. By the way, you can also search the keywords here. So, as an example, we can see that one of the worst keywords Home Depot bought was 25-hydroxy vitamin D level, which is one of those unfortunate broad matches I was talking about. I'm sure they are trying to advertise on the keyword level. So using this search feature, we can quickly check to see if there are any negative matches that they should be using. Most of these look pretty good, but if we scroll through here, there's cholesterol levels. See here? That's a $47 a day keyword. Adding that negative match keyword saves them $1,400 a month. By the way, did I mention what a monthly subscription to SpyFu costs? One little nugget like that pays for about 3 years, know what I mean? Anyway, I really like this timeline style interface for browsing and looking for ideas, but when I want to dig deeper, especially when I'm starting a new campaign, I prefer the spreadsheet view. What's really cool about the spreadsheet view is that we've integrated the domain ad history data right into it, so you can get the exact same sort as we can in the timeline view, but we've condensed the whole timeline into a single spreadsheet column. So each of the little mini columns here represents a month in time. The oldest month, all the way to the left, is 1 year ago, and the most current month is here on the right. The taller the column, the closer the ad was to the #1 position. So it's really a great shorthand you can use to understand how important the keyword is to the advertiser. And of course from here you've got include and exclude filters, instant search, and any number of sorts. And you can pick and choose the keywords you like using the checkboxes and export directly to AdWords. Now, I mentioned earlier that we had integrated domain ad history into SpyFu Combat. So the idea is if one of your competitors buys a keyword, that's interesting and you might want to take a look at it. But when 2 or 3 of your competitors are buying the same keyword and you aren't, you probably should take a look at it. That's the promise of SpyFu Combat. But now, with domain ad history integrated, you can see which keywords your competitors have all been buying consistently for several months and you aren't. It makes a great tool even better. It adds context to your decisions. For example, these are the keywords that Office Depot, Staples, and Office Max all buy or have bought in the last year. Just like before, each of the mini columns represents a month in time, and the taller the column, the closer the ad is to the #1 spot. But now, you see we've stacked all 3 domains on top of each other. Office Max is represented by the green, Staples by the red, and Office Depot by the yellow. So look at these top 2 keywords, printer and copier. Both of these keywords have become more popular with these advertisers over the last year. Looking at the keyword copier, only Staples.com was buying it at the beginning of the year. Now all 3 domains buy it consistently. Conversely, if we look toward the bottom of this list, we'd see keywords that started out strong but have lost favor with these advertisers over the course of the year. That's powerful information that adds context to your decisions and makes it easier and less time-consuming to prioritize which keywords you target. Okay, I've spent a lot of time telling you all about domain ad history and what I call combat history, and for good reason. Domain ad history adds a long string of exclamation points to the statement, find your competitor's best keywords. And combining that with combat, it's like suddenly being able to see the world in 4 dimensions.